What's good YouTube, Ben here, welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you a guide on Oblivion Remastered on how to escape the sewers incredibly quickly. Now, there is a method that's solely for red guards only because it's a glitch. We're not going to do that, that's just to escape the first part. The rest of this will work the same way. So choose whichever character you want. I'm going to play as a dark elf because reasons. We're just going to randomize the appearance. I do not care what I look like. And then I'm just going to call this BDV, sure. Don't know why my character's appearing there, but cool. Alright, so we're going to trigger off the first part of this, which is normal. Now, the method I was talking about was a glitch method where you can use the stool and stamina to basically fall through the map, but it doesn't work as any other character other than a red guard because of their adrenaline rush ability. Like, as you can see, if I get into a position where I can do it, the ragdoll doesn't work as well, and you can't exactly do it. If you want to see that as a video, let me know, and I will do it as a video, as a glitch tutorial. But as it stands, it's not something that can be done with anything other than a red guard because of their adrenaline rush ability, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, if you had Skooma, you could use that too, but we don't, so... But as it stands, oh, one thing I do want to do actually is quickly hotkey Flare, because Flare is something we're going to want to use very fast. So we want to equip it, and then we show shortcuts and add it as a shortcut. There we go. Just so we've got it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be...
Now, of course, you do have to sit through this, but this whole process should take less than 10 minutes, because...
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you.
Here we go. Trigger the cutscene.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not
Come on.
this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I know, old man. You've seen me before in your dreams. Cool.
Please, sire. We must keep moving.
All right, cool. So once they've opened the door, because literally, if you do the glitched way, all it skips is this. The rest of this will work the same way.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
So what we need to do is we need to run through. We don't need to worry about them, so we're not going to be using them at all. We just want to run through this section and go to this part. Come up here, come to here, and then we want to hit a save. And then we just want to go ahead and go to main menu. So once you go back to main menu, this is going to trigger the game to, if you save in that spot, it's going to trigger it where we actually end up in the next room where we want to be, as opposed to being in there. We end up here. Now, we are going to do a glitch here, because this is a really cool glitch. So this is called the unlimited key glitch, or the infinite key glitch. Essentially, you get a glitched key that allows you to use it on any door in the game, including ones you're not supposed to access. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take all the stuff from this guy, come to the door. Now, what you're going to want to do if you're playing on controller, or if you're playing on PC, whichever way, you want to make sure that you've got quick save and quick load keyed. So on controller, I've got it to up on the D-pad and then down on the D-pad to quick load, okay? Because you need those for this glitch. So what you're going to want to do is you want to hit quick save, and in very quick succession, press A and then quick load. See, I missed it, so it's not going to do it. You have to do it really fast, which is fine because we've just got our quick save, so I can just quick load that save, and then it takes us right before the door again. So it allows us to quickly hop between the two if you do mess it up, which is quite nice. A quick save. There we go. So this will happen if you've got it correctly. It'll fade out, and then when you come back through and hit to open the door, it'll activate that text box, just text through it, and then we now have this glitch active. It's very important because it's going to allow us to skip a door later on that Boris himself needs to open. Now, another thing that's really interesting is that doing it this way, I don't think you end up with Amulet of Kings. So you can't really do the main quest. I mean, you can, but you can't do it after a certain point. But this is just if you want to get out the sewers really quickly and mess about with the game. Because a lot of people do want to do that. They don't care about the main quest. They just want to play, which is more than acceptable and understandable. So as we play through, we're going to go ahead and just run through. the usual malarkey of running through the sewers, which if you know the way through like I do, you're pretty much set at that point. You don't really need any of this stuff anyway, because thanks to the infinite key glitch, the only thing you're really going to be collecting down here is lockpicks, and considering that you're not going to need them with this glitch, then it's pretty nice that you don't need to worry about it at all. So we're going to run through, and to do this faster, because you've got flare hotkeyed, what we're going to do is just take out that guy. Or not. There we go. He's gone. With him gone, we're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make them attackers. Now, what this is going to do is trigger the mythic door behind the door to come faster. We're going to yield. And then we're going to make sure that they all come through. Perfect. And as you can see, these Mythic Dawn agents are also running at us too, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. So we're going to beat up these Mythic Dawn agents. Now, we need to trigger this part. Now, in order to do the part I'm talking about the skip for, you want to pick the Lover. Because the Lover comes with a special power. However, if you don't plan on skipping Amulet of Kings, go for whichever one you want. Talk to Boris.
Goodbye.
Alright, cool. Come on. Get walking. Right.
No time to talk.
Thank you. Waiting for that. So you want to trigger these guys to run at you again. And you're going to want to run it all the way through. Now, because we got rid of the Mythic Dawn agents earlier on, you can literally just get them to run to this part with you. Which you do need them to do, because the key glitch doesn't work on this door. Sadly. One of the only doors it doesn't work on, but... For example, we need them to start coming through. There we go. So, with the key glitch active, what you can do is... What we need to do is quickly set the magic we got earlier on, which would be Lover's Kiss. And you want to come to this door and then activate it, which didn't work. Okay, never mind. So if you activate it in a certain spot, it allows you to skip through the door. But there's no way to activate this from the other side, so we're going to need to wait for these guys to do their thing.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
So we'll just do this the normal way as it was intended, which means you've got to wait to go through and do all of this nonsense.
Come on. We're almost through to the... I'm sure that was...
So what you can do is trigger these to come over here faster. By doing that attack. Plus it also makes the Mythic Dawn agents aggressive, so they attack faster.
The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
So the battle music is playing, which is great. It's exactly what we need because, like I said, it's going to make the Mythic Dawn agents more aggressive so that they come through pretty much instantly.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
I'm alright, but thanks. So yeah, they attack a lot faster, which is nice. And then this should hopefully trigger shortly. There we go. Cool. Now this is what I was talking about, right? So if you wanted to skip this with the key glitch we activated, you don't need the key from Boris. We just have it. That's what I was talking about earlier on, if you can skip through the gate using Lover's Kiss. I should have saved, but it is what it is. So obviously, normally we're not supposed to open that door without speaking to Boris, because Boris's key then adds into the thing. But of course, now we have Amulet of Kings anyway. What you can always do is come back to this section after you've opened the door and just get Amulet of Kings, but either way. We now have Boris's key regardless, which means we can finally exit the sewers. It does take about 10 minutes to get through everything, but once you're through everything, you're free to leave the sewers at your leisure. And that's basically it. If you want to see more like this on YouTube, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget you can support the channel even further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month. And don't forget I do live stream. When I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch and on TikTok all at the same time. My streams here on YouTube are in the shorts form feed, some more for mobile. If you want to see the exact same streams at the exact same time in full 1080p, feel free to join me on Twitch or TikTok. Those links are in the description below.